The Mongol Empire, known for its unparalleled military prowess and vast conquests, was not immune to internal conflict. Mongol-on-Mongol battles were often as fierce as those fought against external enemies. One notable instance of internal conflict was the struggle between the descendants of Genghis Khan, which played a significant role in the fragmentation of the empire. After the death of Genghis Khan in 1227, the Mongol Empire was divided among his four sons, creating four major khanates: the Yuan dynasty in China, the Ilkhanate in Persia, the Chagatai Khanate in Central Asia, and the Golden Horde in Eastern Europe. Although these khanates were initially united under the Great Khan's authority, rivalries and power struggles soon emerged. One key internal conflict involved the Battle of Ain Jalut in 1260. This battle, although primarily against the Mamluks, marked the beginning of Mongol fragmentation. Hulagu Khan, a grandson of Genghis Khan, led the Ilkhanate's expansion into the Middle East. Meanwhile, his cousin Berke Khan, who ruled the Golden Horde, had converted to Islam and was uneasy about Hulagu's destruction of Baghdad and the Abbasid Caliphate, an important Islamic center. At Ain Jalut, the Mamluks decisively defeated the Mongols, halting their advance into Egypt. This defeat had significant repercussions within the Mongol Empire. Berke Khan, seeking to exploit Hulagu's weakened position, allied with the Mamluks against Hulagu, and Berke's forces clashed along the Caucasus Mountains. This conflict was marked by a series of battles and skirmishes, primarily around the Terek River. In 1262, had significant repercussions within the Mongol Empire. Berke Khan, seeking to exploit Hulagu's weakened position, allied with the Mamluks against Hulagu, and Berke's forces clashed along the Caucasus Mountains. This conflict was marked by a series of battles and skirmishes, primarily around the Terek River. In 1262, the Battle of the Terek River saw Hulagu's forces initially gaining the upper hand, but Berke's strategic use of the terrain and alliances eventually forced Hulagu to withdraw. Both sides employed traditional Mongol tactics, such as feigned retreats, encirclement, and the extensive use of horse archers. Their deep understanding of these tactics made the battles particularly intense and unpredictable. The mobility of Mongol armies was crucial. Both Hulagu and Berke could move their forces quickly across vast distances, which was a hallmark of Mongol warfare. The battles often took place in varied and challenging terrains, from the steppes to mountainous regions. Both factions exploited their intimate knowledge of the terrain to gain tactical advantages. Internal Mongol conflicts were not just about military might. Alliances played a critical role. Berke's alliance with the Mamluks was a significant factor in his ability to challenge Hulagu. The conflict between Hulagu and Berke highlighted the growing rifts within the Mongol Empire. These internal divisions were exacerbated by succession disputes. The lack of a clear succession plan after the death of Genghis Khan led to rivalries among his descendants. Cultural and religious differences also played a role as the various khanates adopted different religions and cultures. Their unity weakened Berke's conversion to Islam, and Hulagu's hostility towards Islamic states were significant factors in their conflict. Economic interests, control over trade routes and territories often led to clashes as each khanate sought to expand its influence and wealth. The battles between Mongol factions were as strategically complex and fiercely fought as those against external enemies. The conflict between Hulagu and Berke Khan serves as a prime example of how internal divisions, driven by personal ambitions, cultural differences, and strategic interests, led to the eventual fragmentation of the once unified Mongol Empire. These internal conflicts marked the decline of Mongol unity and the beginning of the end for the largest contiguous empire in history. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more historical deep dives. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.